Taylor Lawrence. How good was Lawrence Taylor actually? Lawrence Julius Taylor was born on February 4th, 1959. He was better known as playing MLT, was a retired professional footballer player from the United States who played outside linebacker for the New York Giants from 1981 to 1993 NFL. Taylor is recognized by many as arguably one of the finest linebacker and defensive players in history. Click the subscribe button, smash the like button, turn on the notifications bell, comment below, and share it with your friends. Early life and education. He was the firstborn child of Clarence and Iris Taylor and was raised alongside two younger brothers. Born in Williamsburg, Virginia, his mother was a school teacher and his father was a dispatcher at the Newport News shipyards. Taylor was a naughty young man whom his family referred to as Lonnie. His mother described him as a difficult child. She added, he never used to ask for permissions, and he simply used to just do things, and when we used to find out about him and about those things, he would make a big story. Taylor spent his formative years focusing on baseball, in which he played the position of catcher and didn't start playing football until he was nearly 15. He did not participate in organized high school football until the next year, and upon graduating from high school, there were a few offers for him. He was a standout college player at the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill and regarded as one of the best players. College. Taylor attended the University of North Carolina in Chapel Hill, where he was a team captain and wore number 98. He was signed as a defensive lineman, but before the 1979 season, he shifted to linebacker. In his final season, he set multiple defensive records and recorded 16 sacks. He was named as the 1980 Atlantic Coast Conference Player of the Year and a member of the first team of All-Americans. The coaching staff there were in awe of his ferocious, erratic play. Bobby Cale, an assistant coach for the University of North Carolina, recalled how the player would leap 6 or 7 feet into the air to block a punt before landing on the back of his neck. He added he was simply careless. Later, Taylor's jersey was eventually retired by UNC. NFL Draft. Taylor was selected by the NFL's New York Giants team as the second overall pick in the first round of the 1981 NFL Draft. In a survey of general managers conducted prior to the draft, 26 of the league's 28 GMs stated that Taylor would be their first choice. Taylor is better than NFL icons like Dick Butkus, according to Giant GM George Young, who made the prediction before the draft. Career. His early career was between 1981 to 1985, mid-career and championships between 1986 to 1990, and the final and decline year was 1991 to 1993. Early, mid, and decline phases of career. Taylor entered the NFL draft in 1981, and he had 9.5 quarterback sacks before the end of his first professional season, and he had developed a reputation for delivering forceful, violent blows. He was selected both Defensive Player of the Year and Rookie of the Year awards he repeated the following year. He was awarded the NFL's Most Valuable Player in 1986 after leading the league with 20.5 sacks, leading the New York Giants' victory over the Denver Broncos in Super Bowl 21 and becoming only the second defensive player in league history to receive the award. By defeating the Buffalo Bills in Super Bowl 25 in January 1991, Taylor and Giants captured their second championship. Outside linebacker, a typical read and react position was transformed by Taylor's style of play. Taylor was a linebacker who attacked from the outside and had the power and quickness to create plays everywhere on the field. He was the defensive player of his day, who caused the most trouble. He appeared in 10 Pro Bowls and received 6 All-Pro nods throughout his 13-year career. He announced a retirement from professional football. His career stats included 132.5 sacks, 1,088 tackles, 33 forced fumbles, and 9 interceptions. In 1999, he was elected to the Pro Football Hall of Fame. Taylor struggled both during and after his football career and his personal life. He had a cocaine addiction, and the NFL suspended him in 1988 after he failed a drug test. He was detained 3 times on drug-related allegations between 1996 and 1998. He sought a career in acting after finishing a treatment program in 1998. Taylor's turbulent past was described in LT. He was sentenced to 6 years in prison in January 2011 after being guilty to some allegations and crimes. Net worth. Taylor's salary and signing bonus would total $1.6 million a year, according to a source with knowledge of the negotiations. His compensate approximately $1.5 million in 1991 and $1.5 million in 1992. While some of the money was put off at Taylor's request, Taylor is regarded as the scariest player in meet and unbelievable moments in NFL and has been ranked the best defensive player in league history by several news organizations, media members, retired players, and coaches. Investments. Taylor was a co-founder of the West Palm Beach, Florida-based network marketing company, Xfuse. He served as a spokesperson for a multi-botanical beverage made by the business. Taylor founded All Pro Products during his last season playing in the NFL. The company tripled the value in first month after going public at a price of $5 per share. When the stock price reached the value of $16.5 per share, Taylor's investment was estimated to be almost worth $10 million. However, the business soon stopped producing, and Taylor, who never sold a stake, lost several $100,000. Television movies. Once his career came to an end, he worked in a variety of regular television positions. His first job was as a football analyst for TNT for Saturday Night Football, which is no longer broadcasted. In a one-time event, Taylor also appeared as a wrestler in the World Wrestling Federation, winning the WrestleMania 6 championship match against Bam Bam Bigelow. He also served as the color commentator for the FX channel's amateur fighting show, Tough Man. He appeared in some films and some series of HBO. In the video game Grand Theft Auto Vice City, he provided a voiceover. Autobiography. Taylor published LT Over the Edge, an autobiography in 2004. It presents an open account of his personal life, both on and off the pitch. Excellent and amazing understanding of the trappings of success and how some individuals deal with it. Don't forget to subscribe and click the like button. Do share and comment below. Legacy. Taylor is unquestionably one of the best and amazing defensive players to ever play football, regardless of the level of competition. He paved the way for future defensive players and had shown how it's done. His basic tools were intimidation and fear, which excelled him to new heights of his career and set the bar very high. Never shy of showing his power to the opponent team, his teammates from NFL days recall him as a mean dude with high strength, who would run over the other players easily and outrun him within a couple of steps. His biggest plus point was that he was not prone to injuries. Pittsburgh Steelers quarterback Terry Bradshaw recalled that he nearly killed him. "He kept coming from my back and hit me so hard I thought my ribs are broken," Bradshaw recalled. Sadly, his legacy will be marked by his extensive drug usage. Many stays in rehab and alcoholism. Numerous more blemishes have marred a career that ought to stand out from the crowd, but is unable to, due to the negative connotations have been connected to it. An outside linebacker who was a disruptive force in the NFL during the 1980s and 1990s is credited for altering defensive game plans, defensive pass rushing strategies, offensive line blocking strategies, and offensive formations. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you click down below for more interesting videos. Thanks for watching, we'll be waiting for your feedback.